What's up with it, Raider Nation? It's your boy, Raider Honcho, and I'm back with a brand new video for you. Alright guys, get right into it. You already know the vibes, you already know what type of time I'm on. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, well damn, subscribe to the channel. Hit me up on Instagram and Twitter, both at Raider Honcho. Check out redemptionbrand.com right now, pick you up some of that fire merch. So, we all know that the Raiders been making a lot of moves right now this offseason. I can't really be mad at nothing the Raiders are doing, but I haven't really been able to give my perspective and my opinions in real time as it's happening. So I'm here to do a video to just give you where I'm coming from with all the things the Raiders have been doing lately, as requested by my followers on Twitter, who I love so much, man. Keep hitting me up on Twitter, man. I love the interaction on Twitter. Even though I don't say too much, I love reading the comments and shit, and y'all be going at it in the comments. I don't even gotta say nothing. I just sit back, get my popcorn, and I be chilling. But anyway, I digress. Now, Pete Carroll. We already know that I love Pete Carroll as a coach. I love what he brings to the table as far as bringing in the culture, setting the tone, setting the bar. He got that swag. He got that moxie. I was a fan when he was with the Patriots, with USC, with the Seahawks. He's obviously a player's coach and somebody who just brings something. Like, you got to have an adult in the room, and I feel like he's one of those, but he's like that cool uncle. You know what I mean? That cool uncle that, you know, when your parents say you can't have no candy and can't have sweets or no soda, when you go to his house, you got the sweets and candy and the soda. That's the type of uncle I am, you know what I'm saying? So me and Pete Carroll got some things in common, you know what I'm saying? Plus, we both can't really throw that well, you feel me? So, I like the Pete Carroll signing. When you talk about Patrick Graham, I'm not mad that the Raiders are bringing back Patrick Graham. I think in order to be successful and to be good, you got to have some type of continuity. He has been running a good defense over there. They have been more of a bend but don't break defense, which can get scary at times. But if you're just talking about in terms of continuity and bringing back a familiar face, somebody who doesn't have to start from scratch and install new things, and you can kind of just pick up where you left off, I think it's a really smart move to bring in a defensive coordinator that is competent, but also somebody who already has the groundwork laid out for your defense. And obviously the Raiders are going to need to lean on that defense. So I'm okay with the Patrick Graham signing. Now, what y'all been waiting for. Chip Kelly, chips and salsa, Chips Ahoy. Alright? I'm not mad at the Chip Kelly situation. I think it's a good hire, but there are so many layers to bringing in Chip Kelly, from how much money you paid him, from his history, from the type of offense he likes to run. And it makes you think of a couple things. And that's why AOC is on the thumbnail, because I think this is bad news for him, because when you think of Chip Kelly, there just seems like there's a certain style of offense that he wants to run. And for the most part, you kind of need a quarterback that can move. All right? You need a quarterback that can move. You need a quarterback that can move the pocket and kind of get out there and be mobile at times. And I just don't see AOC having that in his bag. So I feel like this is a red flag for AOC. But furthermore, it seems like the Raiders bringing in Chip Kelly and paying him all the money that you paid him, there has to be some type of plan in place. They have to be structuring this thing around the particular type of players that they want to run their system, to be able to execute their system. I think that's great. I'd rather have that than just bringing in a bunch of guys that want to throw a bunch of shit at the wall and see what sticks. I think going in there and hiring people that have a proven track record as far as this is the type of style they play, I think that's a good idea, because now you already know the players you have to draft to fit into those styles, right? So that makes me think that what kind of players are they going to bring in? Because as much as I like Chip Kelly and as much as I like Pete Carroll and Patrick Graham, at the end of the day, you still need talent to win games in the NFL. It's a talent-driven league, superstar-driven league. You got to have those players. Sometimes it's not X's and O's, it's Jimmys and Joes. We all know that. So we got to have some of the Jimmys and Joes. And I ain't talking about Jimmy Garoppolo's. Keep them up out of the mix. But it just seems to me that in order for Chip Kelly to be successful, he's going to need a ton of speed on offense. He's going to need a quarterback that can move. He's going to need a running back that's shifty. So, like, to me, I'm looking forward to this draft and offseason as far as free agency or trade market, just to see what the Raiders are going to do, because I do believe that the Raiders have a plan in place on what type of team they want to have, what type of culture they want to bring to the table. And I think the coaches that they have in place are coaches that can work together to execute that. So I'm really excited about it. If I had to get grades, I would give an A for the Pete Carroll grade. I would give like a B+ for bringing in Patrick Graham or bringing back Patrick Graham. And when you talk about Chip Kelly, I'm going to give it a solid B, only because I'm not sure what version of Chip Kelly we're going to get. This is also the same Chip Kelly that blew up a team, but he was a head coach when he did that. And you know, we're going to get the Chip Kelly with the top 5 offense, or we're going to get the Chip Kelly with the 27th ranked offense. Like, Both of those things are possible, right? If you don't get the right pieces. So I like all the picks that all the moves the Raiders have been making, but I can't be one of those fans that's just like, man, it's the best shit we ever did, man. What you mean? It's the Raiders. We can't do no wrong. We do everything right. Every move we make is gonna work out. I'm smart enough and old enough to know that even when you make the right moves, it could be the wrong time. All right, everything's about timing. Pete Carroll is a great coach, but is it the time for him to be the great coach now? Right? Patrick Graham was trying to be a head coach. Now he's not. He's going to be a defensive coordinator again. Like, is this the right time to bring him back? You talk about Chip Kelly, great offensive coordinator, but is this going to be the time for all of those things to come together for the Raiders to be good? We don't know. We got to wait and see. So I'm just here giving my opinions. I want you to get down in the comments. Let me know your opinions. How do you feel about Chip Kelly? I think most of everybody that I've been seeing like the pick, or like the pick up, I should say. But get down in the comments. Let me know, man. If you like the video, like the video. You like the content on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Hit me up on Instagram and Twitter, both at Raider Honcho. Until next time, as always, Raider Honcho out.